pick up all different types of people, and you see people that go out there and they just waste themselves away, and don't really care, and don't really want to do anything but continue to waste themselves away until they're gone, right? But I noticed that he had a strong will, and his mentality wasn't failure oriented; it was survival oriented.
Yep.
And in survival oriented, I couldn't sit there and be like, okay, I know I could help this guy, but I don't gotta tell him my business, right? Much less give him a job, right? I didn't think of it as a loss. I thought of it as, you know, want to help him out. You know, later on when he sees me, he'll be appreciative,
Yeah, absolutely.
right? I wasn't thinking of any future
And he was.
business. Wasn't thinking of money. Wasn't thinking of anything.
Especially when it worked on her legs, because she's right. I did look at her. But honestly, Kelly, I wasn't looking. When I got that Conrad, I wasn't even looking. He came up in conversation. Boom, he gave me it. And then I'd argue with you for a while to get you to try it. So,
You
the
go-
truth is, I tried at night once when she was sleeping. I just see why she was sleeping. I just did the one leg.
Yeah.
You know, that's the way she sleeps, right?
Yeah.
About 3 days later, I said to her, I said, "Kyle, look at your leg. Your one leg's here, look pretty good there." Kyle.
Yeah.
She's like, "I don't know. Yeah, it is. What's wrong with this one?" I said, "I don't know. Why don't you try to put some cream on that one too?"
Yeah.
And then when I said to her, she said, "What do you mean two?" I said, "Well, I've been doing the other leg every night for you."
That's good. That's something I would have done. That's something I would have done.
Yeah, as soon as this one started healing, I said, "Try putting it on the other one too." What do you mean two? Oh,
There you
that's what
go.
I meant.
So he secretly gave you power without you even recognizing it, because he believed in it so much. He's like, I don't care what she says.
Now
she
she's
can
got-
be mad at me all she wants. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna give her some.
Now she's got too much power. I can't get away with nothing.
It's okay. You get it for free. She gets it for free. And it all works out. So we all balance it out, right? At the end of the day, I think the world has to balance itself, right?
One way or the other, yeah.
Just like what I was telling you guys in the car, you give positive energy, it ends up going further. That next person is going to be positive to the next person. Hopefully it stays positive to the next person. But if somebody's pissed off at each other and somebody goes and ruins your day, most likely the next person after is going to get your,
Yep.
right? They're not going to get a little smile and be like, "Hey, what's up, man?"
Yeah.
Unless they have the power to reject a lot of that
Bad
energy,
emotion.
right?
I'm
'Cause you-
lucky that way.
You
I
can
do
reject
that.
it.
Yeah, I
right?
can do that.
It's
you know I
rejectable.
can't. You see me this.
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely can. And the story you told me about with the cart, where those guys tried to rob you,
Oh, God.
Yeah.
guys tried to rob you, and then threw a card at you.
Yeah. My finger's still broke.
Yeah.
It never healed straight. Like I can't get it to straighten out.
Yeah. That's a big deal.
That's as straight as it goes. But I mean, other than that, they told me it was going to get all infected. Blah
Yeah.
blah blah blah. Another one for the cream.
And you can bend it.
Another one for the cream.
And you can move it still.
Another one for the cream. No
Yeah.
infection. Not even a slight.
broken finger.
infection. It was cut. Remember, it was cut from way up here all the way down around
Yeah.
here
You
like
still
that.
see a scar.
I remember.
All kinds of pus and that
Come
on it.
close, come look at it.
And I asked you if I could put it on an open cut, and
Yeah.
you said yes. You told me I could put it on an open cut, and I did. They
The
couldn't straighten the
scar's right
finger or
there.
fix it, and without putting pins in it. They said I'd never be able to use the finger again, right? And I started putting the cream on it, and
Here's the finger.
I can't straighten it right out completely, but I can use it. I never got infected, and
Yeah.
you know what? It actually healed. Looks like I had plastic surgery on it because you can hardly see where the scar was.
Beautiful, man.
You can hardly see that. You know the scar that was on here. You've seen it.
Yeah.
You've seen it.
Yeah, I did.
It
That's
was
why I told
nasty.
You got to get on it
Yeah.
right now.
It was nasty.
I
mean,
gave you
look
my
at it.
serious face too.
Look at this one.
I gave him
Look
my
at that right
serious
there.
face. I'm like, bro, you got to start using
See
it
that
right
right
now.
there? That's where I went over the handlebars of my bike.
Oh,
and
show
hit,
the rest of
and,
this.
and hit lug nuts. I hit the car's lug nuts.
Gotta open it
right, right off my bike. I hit the lug
me
nuts.
see.
Busted his head
It's
open.
right here.
Yep.
Move your hand for this.
It has 7 staples in there, plus all the stitches inside.
Then let me just.
Yeah. And I started putting the cream on, and my own doctor, he said to me, he goes, "Oh, no, put this bentonite
See
stuff."
that?
And blue. I said, "No, I'm just going to use this." I used it on my finger, and he looked at my finger. He goes, "Okay, keep it up." And I did, and they said it was going to get infected because I couldn't, every time I showered or tried to wash it,
Open
it,
back
was,
up.
it would start bleeding. Yeah, it would open up. And about a week and a half after I put the cream on, it was nice and soft, and it was like lowering down. It was a big bump. Remember, it was like, oh, that scar was scar
You're a
tissue.
wreck before, eh?
Yeah, I'm a
He's
trainer.
been through a lot. You're a soldier, bro.
Yeah, I'm
You're
a
a soldier.
trainer.
But just know I got your back going through all these little soldier events, right? At the end of the day, it gives me pleasure to know that it's working.
Yeah.
It's different to say I got your back and it's not working.
Trust me, it gives me more pleasure than you because the aches and pains.
I
and,
bet
like,
you in many
the
ways
scarring
does.
is gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, stop it.
But it does.
Yeah.
She's right there. Right?
You know where she was going with that, though.
Yeah, definitely. Come on, I go there all the time. It's only natural, right?
Bad old Woody dad.
Hey, that's how things get created, right? Guys gets created through yes. Now let's use yes as the word. Why yes? Backwards with an extra line says something else.
There you go.
Right? Just thought about that right
Now,
now.
next one. Just finished the other half one.
Exactly. A little bit of an extra extension. And then backwards it's the word.
There's a both that. Are you getting all this?
I just hope the audio is good enough that we can hear what's going on. But yeah, it's been a really good journey, man. Sometimes it's really hard when you gotta, like this month alone, my rent was $825
For this store.
for this 10 by 10 spot. This month alone is $825. Last month was $660, right? So that's just the rent. That's not even including making sales. So I have small products, right? So it's like $10 and then $40. So what I got sizes now is I usually tell people $10 for one or two for 15. All right, not too close. Or two for 15. Right? So that's only $15 for 2 jars.
Yep.
Or I say one for 40 or two $40 jars. I'm going to this size mainly. This and this are about the same. It's just the circumference is different, right? It's different because the height, instead of you sticking your finger in there, it's easier to have a shorter jar. So that's work in the making, right? And then I got black soap, which is for like anti-aging and pimples, really bad problems. But the cream alone solves a lot of the issues, right? This is one of my retro jars. Retro jar.
Yep, I've got those.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've given you what, 3 or 4 of
Three
these.
of them.
Yeah.
3 of them.
And that was at Walmart, right?
Yep.
These are the retro jars, and this is when I used to have glass. Check this out. This person broke this glass.
Oh, really? Eh?
There's even glass on the lid, bro.
And there's glass in. This was made of
Yeah.
glass, or?
No, so what happened? She dropped the jar, and then she broke it, and I gave her this to replace it. But then she still scooped all of it
Oh, and
into
put it in
here,
there.
and she's
Oh,
like, she's not
okay.
throwing any of it out.
Oh, that's
She's like,
dangerous.
doesn't matter if it cuts me, it just heals me.
That's true, too.
She's like, I'm not throwing it out. So I said to her, okay, give that to me. Thank you very much, because you're still using the glass. Here's the plastic jar. Thank you very much. So that worked out. And throughout my process, even though I have all this hair on my head, this is about 5.5 years of hair that I've combed out of my hair or trimmed out of my hair. That's all mine. Look at his face. Show the cameraman. Cameraman David, what's up, man? You looking all muscular, basketball superstar. He couldn't believe it.
Living a deer caught in headlights.
Yeah, literally, all this was my hair, right? And I still have all this, right? Well, you're wearing the glasses for style, to be honest, but it's making it work. It
Now you
goes
gotta laugh.
with the doctor style a little bit.
You know what he's thinking, eh? Dads don't have style.
That's
Oh,
He knows. He knows I'm still pretty young. I still got things going on, and at the end of the day, you know what? We're here to help people. So whether it be sunburns, rashes, cuticles, psoriasis, dry skin, pain relief, swelling, arthritis, insect bites, muscle relaxation, muscle stiffness, skin discoloration, dark spots, stretch marks, blemishes, wrinkles, blisters, hair growth, chapped lips, hair restoration, hair moisturizer, skin softener, baby creative gap remover, dreadlocks, wigs, style, hair loss deterrents, removes calluses, grease, gram, gunk, odor, silicone from your hands, treats frostbite, makeup undertone, does a lot of other things that I can't even explain to you.
That was less than 30 seconds.
Without cue cards, eh?
Right? Telling you, I've been selling it for a little bit, but to be honest with you, I had a sore come up on my leg because I wear my Jordans all the time.
Hey.
Right? I wear my J's all the time. So what happened is my leg, I kept rubbing, right? So what happened was, I'll show you guys. I had a sore come up right here, and it was filled with pus, right here. So what happened was I burst it and I used my eucalyptus on it. It doesn't feel like there was anything there. It's good, it's gone. I don't know what it was or what was going on, but what happened is it made a difference. I didn't give up. I used it on it multiple times a day after I popped it, and it went away. Even my grandma called me. She's like, hey, Connor, I had a sore come up on my chest. I don't know what it was, but I used it on it, and it went away. So to me, that feels good. And at the end of the day, I'm gonna keep it going and continue, even though sometimes you gotta make new sales, because the older sales, the product lasts long, so it takes longer for the customers to get back. So the generation is not as good, but at the end of the day, the people are happy. I haven't had one return yet, and these are some of my feedbacks. These are all positive feedbacks, right? All
It's like
positive feedback.
1,000.
No, it's about 100, and that's not all of them.
And the clipboard holding the negative ones is empty.
There is no negative ones,
That's what I
right?
mean.
Everybody's
That
happy.
clipboard's empty.
Everybody's happy. So keep the camera focused. So basically, the way we got this thing going is we got it going really well. And if you want to help your friends, you want to help yourself, come over to Pickering Flea Market. And other than giving you things for your symptoms, we educate you on learning where your symptoms are coming from. Okay, over here. We educate you on learning where your symptoms are coming from, and also teaching people to get close to nature. Nature is very important and very vital for everyone's understanding. It's connection to the universe. When you connect yourself more to the universe, and you stop putting things that are creating free radical cells in your body, then most likely you're going to be healthier, right? So we're out at 1400 Squires Beach, Pickering Flea Market, aisle I, booth 1801. You can message me at euphoria.tibify, so U4EA.tibify, TIBIFI, think it, believe it, feel it, at gmail.com, or you can give me a call at 647-228-2452, and you could also WhatsApp me, which is easy, but I work a lot, so if I don't get back to you, just give me a little bit. But once I get your message, I'll assess your situation, and you can come down, get the product, but don't come and get your product and be like, okay, I'm gonna come down for a long-term problem and get a small jar and feel like you're gonna make the world of a difference. I will make a world of a difference, but without the consistency, you're gonna go right back, especially if you're not changing your lifestyle, right? So it's all about understanding. If you understand, then you get further. If you don't understand, you're gonna stay where you're at or go less. So it's right now the goal is to help people go up, up, and up, and that's the way the goal is. None of this was rehearsed. We didn't practice any of this. This was going off of
Your mind.
it's all freestyle, right? So this is really what it is. The only other thing I'd like to show you guys is over here. Let's say you have a cupboard full of Tylenol, Rogaine, Vaseline, Aveeno, Mecca ointment, Garnier, Bior, Neutrogena, Burt's Bees, yada yada. You have a whole cupboard full of this stuff. I documented the products, the usages, the prices before tax, side effects, chemical or non-chemical, skincare, pain, moisture, internal, external, content size, strength, tube, and their website, and are they scented? Most of them are all no. All of these cannot compare to one jar of eucalyptus burst. All of these cannot compare to one jar of chocolate coconut. All of these cannot compare to one jar of chocolate mango tree. All of these cannot compare to one jar of classic. Classic is my least for ingredients, but it still does very good, right? Thumbs up all the way around, all the way around. Natural as the coral in the sea, and effective as the sunlight giving you vitamin D. So